I'm Edie Lush, and I'm here in the Hub Culture studio, delighted to be partnering with Handshake, and I'm very pleased to now welcome to Davos 2023 for the first time here. Welcome.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here.
Sam Bencheghib, and you are the CEO, co-founder of Sungai Watch. Tell me, what is Sungai Watch, first of all?
So Sungai Watch, we're a non-profit organization based in Indonesia. We're tackling plastic pollution, specifically in our rivers. So Indonesia, like a lot of Southeast Asian countries and countries around the world, there's no waste management. So people have to throw their waste in rivers. It's out of sight, out of mind. So at Sungai Watch, we're on a mission to stop plastic from going into the ocean by installing simple barriers in rivers that catches the flow of the floating debris. We then collect all the trash, bring it to our facilities to sort into 15 to 20 materials, and then we look for ways to upcycle the trash into products.
Amazing. What kind of things do you make from the trash?
So we are looking at ways to turn plastics into panels, and with the panels we're able to turn the panels into furniture, into wall paneling, floors, roof tiles, different things. But
amazing. Some of the things we've got on the ice house here in Davos.
Exactly.
How did you get the idea for Sungai Watch?
Well, so we grew up in Indonesia. So I actually started Sungai Watch with my brother Gary and my sister Kelly. And we've lived in Bali for 20 years now. And so within 20 years, we've really seen the degradation of our beaches, of our rivers, and what is a pristine, beautiful environment has really become the island of trash.
Right.
And so we're now looking at, how do we work with local communities, how do we work with governments to install proper waste management, but at the same time, how do we clean our rivers and stop all this plastic from going into the ocean? Indonesia is the second biggest polluter to the ocean.
Wow.
So, millions of tons are floating into the ocean through Indonesia's rivers. So if we can put simple barriers in rivers, we can stop that floating trash.
I'd love to know how a story about a community that you're working with and how what you're doing has changed their actions or informed what they're doing differently.
Sure. When we install a barrier, we have to clean it every day, and we work with the local community to raise awareness and educate them on how to properly dispose of their waste. So we've seen a couple of rivers where we've installed a barrier, collected 10 tons of plastics, and within a year, we're no longer catching trash. The community is now living zero waste. We've had to actually take out the barrier because it's no longer catching trash, place it somewhere else. Fish populations have come back. We also do a lot of work in the mangroves, and because mangroves act as a natural barrier, it catches plastics. We've managed to clean over 30 hectares of mangroves from plastics that were completely covered in plastics. And as a result, we've seen new mangroves grow and come to life. So it's been a really exciting journey. We have 180 trash barriers right now. We're looking to install 1,000 throughout Indonesia's most polluted rivers. We're looking at expanding to the Philippines this year, and looking for ways to bring our rivers back to what they once were.
Amazing. What's one thing that the people watching this video could do for you?
Sure. I think the first step is to stop using plastic.
Okay.
I think the second thing would be to follow us on social media at Sungai Watch, and also look at our website, sungaiwatch.com, and support. We have a donate button. You can sponsor a barrier.
Sponsor a barrier, cool.
That's the way we've been able to scale our work. Anyone or any business can sponsor a barrier. So for a year, we'll clean it every day, send a quarterly report of how much plastic it's catching.
Fantastic.
So, yeah.
All right, Sam, thanks so much for stopping by
Thank
the
you very
studio
much.
here in Davos, and I'm Edie Lush.